Welcome to my channel. Valuable coins all world. In this video, I tell you about the United States of America Washington quarter dollar, which are most valuable and rare. If you interested, please subscribe my channel. Thanks. Top 1. Today, we're diving into an extraordinary piece of American history, a coin that not only represents a significant moment in U.S. currency, but has also captured the hearts of collectors around the world, the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt Washington quarter dollar. So, grab your magnifying glass, because we're about to take a deep dive into what makes this coin truly special. To begin with, let's set the stage by understanding the Washington quarter itself. The quarter dollar, first introduced in 1932, has long been a mainstay in American coinage. Its classic design features the first president, George Washington, on the obverse, while the reverse has undergone a variety of designs over the decades. But today, we're focusing on a unique and somewhat rare issue, a coin that marks a historical turning point for this iconic series, the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter. The Theodore Roosevelt quarter was part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, which was initiated in 2010 to celebrate national parks and other American landmarks. Each year, a new quarter featuring a national site is released, and 2016 saw the introduction of this specific coin, which honored Theodore Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of the design, let's step back and look at the background of Theodore Roosevelt himself, the man who inspired this quarter. Theodore Roosevelt was the 26th President of the United States, serving from 1901 to 1909. He's often remembered for his dynamic leadership, his role in expanding the national park system, and his commitment to conservation. It's no wonder that he was chosen to be honored in this way, as the Roosevelt National Park is a testament to his legacy of protecting America's natural beauty. This park, located in the rugged Badlands of North Dakota, captures the spirit of Roosevelt's vision for the country and its landscapes. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarter series, this coin pays tribute not only to the park, but also to Roosevelt's contribution to the preservation of America's wild spaces. Now, let's take a closer look at the design of the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter. The coin is a striking example of modern numismatic artistry. On the reverse, we see an image of Theodore Roosevelt himself, his profile depicted in a way that's both respectful and dignified. Surrounding him is a detailed, natural scene from the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, with bison grazing in the foreground and the iconic rugged terrain of the park stretching behind them. The bison are particularly symbolic, as they represent the restoration of wildlife that Roosevelt championed during his time in office. It's a beautiful, powerful depiction of the American wilderness, combining Roosevelt's image with the land he helped protect. On the obverse, we find the classic design of George Washington, as mandated by law. Washington has graced the quarter since its debut in 1932, and his presence on this coin reinforces the continuity of American values, even as new national heroes and landmarks are celebrated. The obverse also carries the familiar inscriptions of Liberty, In God We Trust, and the Year of Minting. Now, you might be wondering, what makes this coin so special beyond its beautiful design? Well, there are several factors that make the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter unique and highly appealing to collectors. First, the America the Beautiful Quarter series itself is a relatively recent addition to U.S. coinage, having begun in 2010. Because the series is limited in scope and spans only a few years, each individual coin carries with it a sense of exclusivity. And when it comes to the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter, it's even more significant due to the fact that it honors a national figure of such immense importance to the history of conservation and the national park system. But the rarity of the coin doesn't stop there. You see, the Theodore Roosevelt quarter, like all quarters in the series, was struck in various types of finishes: the standard circulation strike, proof, and uncirculated versions. The proof versions, which are typically produced for collectors, are polished to a mirror-like finish, making them particularly sought after. These coins are often sold directly to collectors by the U.S. Mint, and they come with a premium price due to their superior finish and lower production numbers. Then, we have the uncirculated versions, which are also in high demand. These are coins that have never been used in circulation and are typically issued by the Mint in special sets. As a result, they often carry a higher value compared to coins that have been released into circulation. But what truly sets some of these quarters apart is their condition. While the vast majority of coins minted by the U.S. Mint in 2016 were produced in massive quantities, the condition of any given coin can make a significant difference in its value. Coins that have been kept in pristine condition, free from scratches, dings, and discoloration, are worth far more than those that have seen regular use. And here's where things get really interesting. The 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter, when found in exceptional condition, especially in high-grade varieties like MS-68 or MS-69, can be worth significantly more than face value. In fact, it's not unusual for a well-preserved version of this coin to fetch anywhere from $10 to $50 on the open market. But hold on tight, because there's an even bigger twist to the story. Some collectors have managed to get their hands on specific limited edition coins that are considered to be rarities. These coins, especially those with unique minting errors or especially flawless finishes, can fetch astronomical prices. And here's the big reveal. Depending on the specific condition and rarity of the coin, the value of a 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter can reach a staggering $10,000. Yes, you heard that right, $10,000 for a single quarter. How is that possible, you might ask? Well, the value comes from a combination of factors: the limited supply of high-grade coins, the special historical context of the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and the fact that certain collectors are willing to pay a premium for rare coins with unique qualities. It's a perfect storm of rarity, beauty, and historical significance that makes this coin a true gem for any collector. Of course, the $10,000 value is reserved for only the highest graded coins. The vast majority of the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarters, even in excellent condition, will not come close to such a price. But for those lucky enough to own a pristine, error-free example, the rewards can be substantial. In addition to the financial value, there's also the intrinsic appeal of owning a piece of American history. The Theodore Roosevelt quarter isn't just a piece of currency. It's a tangible connection to the legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents and a reminder of his contributions to the preservation of the nation's natural beauty. For collectors, this makes the coin not only a valuable asset but a meaningful one. As we wrap up today's exploration of the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt Washington quarter, it's clear that this coin holds much more than just monetary value. It carries with it the essence of Roosevelt's enduring influence on American conservation, a beautiful design that honors both his memory and the land he worked to protect, and the excitement of a potentially lucrative investment for those who have the right coin in the right condition. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just someone curious about the world of coins, the 2016 Theodore Roosevelt quarter is an excellent example of how the history of the United States continues to live on through its currency. So, if you come across one of these quarters, take a moment to appreciate its historical significance, and, who knows, you might just have a small treasure on your hands. Thanks for joining me today on this fascinating journey through one of America's most unique and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of coin collecting and the treasures hidden within our nation's history. Until next time, happy collecting! Top 2. We're going to explore a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1999 Delaware Washington quarter dollar. This coin is not just any ordinary quarter. It's a part of a limited and prestigious series that represents the rich history of the United States. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a deeper appreciation for this coin, but also discover why it has become a prized possession for collectors. So, let's jump right in and uncover the story behind this unique quarter. Let's start with some context. The Washington quarter dollar has been in circulation since 1932, and throughout its long history, it has undergone numerous design changes. But one of the most exciting and valuable periods in its story came at the end of the 20th century, during the late 1990s. In 1999, the United States Mint embarked on a truly ambitious project called the 50-State Quarters Program. This initiative was designed to celebrate each of the 50 states, with a unique design for every state's quarter, released in order of their statehood. Delaware, as the first state to join the Union, kicked off this series with the release of its special quarter in 1999. Delaware was the very first of the original 13 colonies to ratify the U.S. Constitution, earning it the nickname, the First State. This is a significant historical point, because it links the Delaware quarter to the very foundation of the nation. But the story doesn't end there. The coin itself is more than just a tribute to Delaware's history. It's a masterpiece of design and craftsmanship that serves as a window into the past, reflecting both the pride of the state and its role in the birth of the United States. Now, let's take a look at the design of the 1999 Delaware quarter, as it's truly a work of art. On the reverse side of the coin, you'll find an intricate representation of the state's historical legacy. The design depicts a scene from Delaware's history, a colonial drummer boy, representing the state's early involvement in the American Revolution, standing next to a colonial-style drum. The image reflects Delaware's commitment to the revolutionary cause and its pivotal role in American independence. The drummer boy's posture, holding the drumsticks aloft, is symbolic of the call to arms that led to the formation of the United States. The inscriptions surrounding the image include Delaware, the first state, and 1787, which marks the year Delaware ratified the Constitution and became the first state to join the Union. There's something incredibly symbolic about this design. It's not just a coin, but a reflection of Delaware's position as the birthplace of the United States as we know it. The coin doesn't just honor the past. It brings the history of the state and the country to life for all who hold it. The obverse of the 1999 Delaware quarter, as with all Washington quarters, features the iconic profile of George Washington. His image, first introduced in 1932, has remained a constant on the quarter for nearly a century. Washington's face is surrounded by the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year of minting, which in this case is 1999. The juxtaposition of Washington's enduring image with the fresh, state-specific designs on the reverse side creates a perfect balance between tradition and innovation. In terms of minting details, the 1999 Delaware quarter was produced in vast quantities, as part of the U.S. Mint's plan to release 5 new quarters each year from 1999 to 2008. This meant that millions of Delaware quarters were struck and distributed across the country. However, as you might imagine, not all of these coins are equally valuable. The value of a coin depends heavily on its condition, rarity, and the unique details surrounding its minting. When it comes to the 1999 Delaware quarter, a few factors contribute to its appeal to collectors. First, the 50-state quarters program was an immediate success. Millions of people began collecting these quarters as a hobby, and as each state was released, interest in the series grew. The Delaware quarter, being the first in the series, holds a special place in many collectors' hearts. It symbolizes the start of the program and is often regarded as one of the most important and sought-after coins from the entire series. But not all Delaware quarters are created equal. While most of these coins can be found in circulation and their value is nominal, just 25 cents for a typical coin, certain rare versions of the 1999 Delaware quarter are worth far more than face value. These rarities are often linked to specific minting errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or other unusual imperfections. The condition of the coin is also critical. A well-preserved coin, with no scratches, wear, or discoloration, can command a premium price. For example, quarters that are graded at higher levels, say MS 65 or higher, are much more valuable than their lower-grade counterparts. Now, let's talk about what truly sets some of these Delaware quarters apart. One of the most notable varieties that has generated buzz among collectors is the 1999 Delaware quarter with a spitting horse error. This error, which occurred during the minting process, created a small die crack that looks like a spit coming out of the horse's mouth on the reverse design. This anomaly has made the coin a highly sought-after item, with collectors willing to pay large sums for a specimen in good condition. In fact, if you happen to come across a 1999 Delaware quarter with this error and it's in pristine, high-grade condition, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands of dollars. But the excitement doesn't end there. Even without minting errors, a 1999 Delaware quarter in exceptional condition can fetch impressive prices. In 2023, some of these quarters, especially the ones graded as MS 67 or MS 68, have been sold at auction for amounts well beyond the quarter's face value. In fact, if you happen to have a Delaware quarter in near-perfect condition and it's been properly graded, it could easily be worth hundreds of dollars. And that's before we even begin to discuss the rarest examples, which have been known to sell for far more. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, the big reveal. While most of these coins are worth between $5 to $50 depending on their condition and whether they have any errors, certain rare varieties and high-graded coins have sold for staggering amounts. In some cases, the price for a pristine, error-free example has reached as high as $30,000. Yes, you read that right. A 1999 Delaware quarter in exceptional, error-free condition with a high grade, like MS-68, can command prices up to $30,000. The rarity of these coins, combined with the historical significance of Delaware's role in the birth of the United States, has made the Delaware quarter one of the most valuable quarters in American coinage. For a single coin that started its journey as just 25 cents, that's an incredible return on investment. The value of these coins depends heavily on their condition and rarity, so if you're lucky enough to have one of these quarters in your collection, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Who knows? You might be sitting on a small treasure worth far more than you ever imagined. As we wrap up today's video, I hope you now have a greater appreciation for the 1999 Delaware Washington quarter dollar. Not only does it represent the rich history of the state of Delaware and its role in American independence, but it also holds the potential for incredible value for those who know what to look for. So, if you come across one of these quarters in your spare change, make sure to check it closely. You never know. You could be holding on to a small piece of history that might just make you a small fortune. Top 3, we're focusing on a unique and fascinating coin from the U.S. Mint, the 2013 Mount Rushmore Washington quarter dollar. This coin isn't just any quarter. It's a beautifully designed, historically rich piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, this one's sure to grab your attention. By the end of this video, you'll not only appreciate the beauty and significance of this quarter, but also understand why it has become such a highly sought-after collector's item, with an astonishing value of up to $20,000. Let's begin by setting the scene. The Washington quarter dollar has been part of U.S. currency since 1932, and for decades it has featured George Washington's profile on the obverse. But in 2013, the U.S. Mint introduced a series of special quarters as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program. These quarters were designed to honor national parks and other historical sites across the country. Each coin would feature a unique design representing the significance of a particular location, and the Mount Rushmore National Memorial was one of the featured sites for 2013. Mount Rushmore holds a special place in American history. Located in the Black Hills of South Dakota, this iconic national monument features the faces of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. The memorial, sculpted by artist Gutzon Borglum, was completed in 1941 and stands as a symbol of American leadership and the nation's enduring strength. What better way to commemorate such an important national treasure than with a coin that captures its grandeur and legacy? The 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter features a stunning design that showcases the monument in all its glory. On the reverse, we see a detailed engraving of Mount Rushmore itself, with the faces of Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln carved into the granite rock. The craftsmanship on this coin is remarkable, with each face meticulously depicted, bringing out the nobility and determination of these historical figures. Surrounding the image are the inscriptions Mount Rushmore, South Dakota, 2013, and E Pluribus Unum, the national motto, which adds a final touch of patriotism to the design. What makes this coin even more remarkable is how it encapsulates the spirit of America in a way few other designs do. Each of the presidents depicted on the memorial was chosen for their role in shaping the nation. Washington for his leadership during the Revolutionary War, Jefferson for his vision of expansion, Roosevelt for his progressive reforms and conservation efforts, and Lincoln for his leadership during the Civil War. The memorial itself, and now this quarter, stands as a tribute to these men and their extraordinary contributions to the growth and strength of the United States. But let's not just admire the design. Let's talk about the minting details that make the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter so interesting and valuable. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter was minted in high numbers, like its counterparts in the series. But as with most coins, the value of a particular quarter depends on several factors: its condition, any minting errors, and its rarity. The United States Mint released this coin in several different finishes: the standard circulation version, proof, and uncirculated versions. The regular circulation versions were produced in large quantities and were distributed to the public through banks, just like any other quarter. These are the coins you're most likely to find in your pocket change. But proof coins, those made specifically for collectors, were produced in much smaller quantities. These coins have been polished to a mirror-like finish, giving them a stunning visual appeal that stands out in any collection. Now, let's talk about the collector appeal of the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter. This coin, like others in the America the Beautiful series, attracted attention not only because of its historical significance, but also because of the growing interest in the series as a whole. The series itself was launched in 2010, and collectors were eager to collect each state's quarter, as each one represented a different landmark or national park. By 2013, the program was well underway, and collectors were especially interested in the coins that celebrated such iconic locations as Mount Rushmore Point. One of the most appealing aspects of this quarter is that it represents not just a national park, but an entire monument to American history and leadership. As you hold this coin in your hand, you're holding a piece of the country's past. It's not just a quarter, it's a reminder of the values and ideals that have shaped America. For collectors, owning a coin like this is more than a financial investment. It's a tangible connection to the legacy of the United States. But here's the thing about the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter. It's not just about the connection to American history. It's also about the rarity of certain specimens. While millions of these coins were produced, only a small fraction of them were struck in high-grade condition. A coin's grade is critical when it comes to determining its value. Coins that have been well-preserved, free of scratches, discoloration, and other signs of wear, are much more valuable than those that have been circulated. And if you're lucky enough to find a coin that's graded as MS 68 or MS 69, almost perfect, it can command a significant premium. But what really makes the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter stand out is the potential for errors. Like many coins, the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter was subject to the occasional minting error, and these errors are often highly sought after by collectors. One of the most notable errors is the double die variety, where the engraving on the coin appears slightly doubled, giving certain details a blurry or thickened appearance. These errors can make the coin far more valuable, especially if it's in a high grade. Coins with these types of minting errors are rare and often sell for far more than their face value, with some collectors willing to pay hundreds or even thousands of dollars for them. Now, let's talk about the real kicker, the potential value of the 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter. While most of these quarters are worth just 25 cents if they're in standard condition, certain high-grade specimens with no minting errors have been known to fetch upwards of $20. But when you factor in minting errors, exceptional grades, and the rarity of specific varieties, the value can skyrocket. If you happen to have an MS 68 or higher, or a coin with a rare error, you could be holding onto something worth far more than a few dollars. Are you ready for the big reveal? A 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter in pristine condition with no flaws or errors can be worth hundreds of dollars to the right buyer. But here's the real shocker. Depending on its condition, rarity, and the presence of minting errors, a single coin could be valued as much as $20,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. A 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter, with a high grade and a rare minting error, could be worth up to $20,000. The high value of these coins comes from their rarity, condition, and the strong demand among collectors who are looking to complete their America the Beautiful quarters collection. It's not every day you come across a coin that has the potential to appreciate in value so dramatically, and the Mount Rushmore quarter is one of those rare gems in the world of numismatics. If you're lucky enough to come across a 2013 Mount Rushmore quarter in your change, don't just toss it aside. Take a moment to inspect it closely. It could be more valuable than you think. And if you already own one of these coins, it might be time to get it graded. You never know. This quarter could be worth far more than the 25 cents it was originally minted with. As we wrap up today's deep dive into the 2013 Mount Rushmore Washington quarter dollar, I hope you've gained a greater appreciation for its design, history, and the potential value it holds for collectors. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or someone who simply enjoys discovering hidden treasures, this coin is a shining example of how American currency can tell a story and, in some cases, provide an impressive return on investment. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin collectors or history lovers. And remember, always keep an eye out for those rare and valuable coins. You never know when you might stumble upon a small fortune. Until next time, happy collecting! Top 4. We're diving into a very special piece of American history that you may not be familiar with, the 2001 Vermont Washington quarter dollar. This coin isn't just a beautiful representation of American craftsmanship. It's also an important milestone in the U.S. Mint's efforts to celebrate our nation's heritage. If you're ready to discover the fascinating story behind this particular quarter, then stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll not only know more about the 2001 Vermont quarter, but also why it could be worth far more than you think. To begin, let's take a step back and understand the context of this coin. The Washington quarter has been a cornerstone of American currency since its introduction in 1932. For nearly a century, this quarter has undergone several design changes, but one of the most exciting periods in its history came during the late 20th and early 21st centuries. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched a revolutionary program called the 50-State Quarters Program, with the goal of celebrating the history, culture, and landmarks of each of the 50 states. Every year, 5 new state quarters were released, each with a unique reverse design dedicated to a specific state. The 2001 Vermont quarter was part of this initiative, marking a key moment in the series. Vermont, often referred to as the Green Mountain State, was the 14th state to join the Union, and it has a deep connection to America's early history. The state is known for its natural beauty, rich cultural heritage, and deep ties to the American Revolutionary War. Its entry into the 50-State Quarters program in 2001 was a fitting tribute to the role Vermont has played in shaping the nation. The design of the 2001 Vermont quarter is a true reflection of the state's character and its connection to American independence. On the reverse side, we find an image of the iconic Rock of Ages granite quarry, one of Vermont's most famous landmarks. The design features a worker operating a crane, lifting a massive block of granite from the quarry. The image is set against a background of Vermont's rolling hills and mountains, giving the coin a sense of rugged beauty and strength. Inscriptions around the design include Vermont, 2001, and Freedom and Unity, the state motto, which highlights Vermont's enduring commitment to liberty and its role in the formation of the United States. The obverse side of the 2001 Vermont quarter features the well-known portrait of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Washington has been the face of the quarter since its inception in 1932, and his image on the Vermont coin ties the state's history back to the foundation of the nation. In addition to Washington's portrait, the obverse also bears the familiar inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the year of minting, 2001. Now that we have an understanding of the coin's design and historical context, let's explore the details of its minting. Like all coins in the 50-State Quarters program, the 2001 Vermont quarter was minted in large quantities to ensure widespread circulation. The U.S. Mint produced millions of these quarters, both for general circulation and for collectors. While most of these coins are not worth much more than their face value of 25 cents, there are certain factors that can dramatically increase the value of specific coins. One of the key factors in determining the value of any coin is its condition. The Vermont quarter, like all U.S. coins, was struck in multiple versions, including regular circulation coins, uncirculated coins, and proof coins. Regular circulation coins are typically used for day-to-day transactions, and their condition can vary widely, with some coins showing signs of wear and tear. Uncirculated coins, on the other hand, are those that have been kept in pristine condition and have never been used in circulation. These coins are often sold to collectors for a premium, as they are considered to be more valuable due to their flawless condition. Proof coins are the highest quality versions of any coin. They are struck with specially polished dies and are made for collectors. The 2001 Vermont Proof Quarter, with its mirror-like finish and sharp details, is especially coveted by collectors, as it's much rarer than the coins released for general circulation. Now, let's talk about the factors that truly set some of the 2001 Vermont quarters apart from the rest. As with any coin, certain minting errors can make a coin far more valuable than its standard counterparts. Error coins, particularly those with striking anomalies such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements, are incredibly sought after by collectors. These errors occur during the minting process, when something goes wrong, resulting in a unique variation of the coin. When it comes to the 2001 Vermont quarter, there have been reports of some striking errors that have made certain coins extremely valuable. These error coins can sometimes fetch a premium price, as they are considered highly collectible due to their rarity. Now, let's get to the exciting part, the value of the 2001 Vermont quarter. While most of these coins can be found for just 25 cents in circulation, certain high-grade coins, and those with rare minting errors, can command impressive prices. In fact, it's not uncommon for a well-preserved, uncirculated, or proof version of the 2001 Vermont quarter to sell for anywhere from $5 to $30, depending on its condition and whether it has any special qualities. However, the true surprise comes when you consider the rarest examples of this coin. Some collectors have reported selling exceptionally rare specimens, particularly those with significant minting errors or those in perfect MS-69 or MS-70 condition, for staggering amounts. The highest graded versions of the 2001 Vermont quarter, especially those with unique and rare features, have been known to fetch up to $18,000 at auction. Yes, you heard that right, $18,000 for a single quarter. The most valuable versions of this coin are often those that have been kept in near-perfect condition, or those that exhibit unique, hard-to-find minting errors. For the lucky few who manage to find one of these rare specimens, the rewards can be tremendous. And if you're lucky enough to have one of these coins in your collection, it's worth getting it professionally graded to determine its true value. You could be holding onto a small treasure worth far more than just 25 cents. As we wrap up this journey through the 2001 Vermont-Washington quarter, it's clear that this coin holds both historical and numismatic significance. Whether you're drawn to the stunning design that honors Vermont's heritage or the potential for a significant financial return, the 2001 Vermont quarter is a coin that any collector would be proud to own. The excitement of discovering rare errors or finding a coin in perfect condition is part of what makes coin collecting so fascinating. If you've got one of these coins in your collection, make sure to examine it closely. You might just have a hidden gem on your hands, waiting to be discovered. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 2001 Vermont quarter is a prime example of how something as simple as a coin can hold so much more value, both in terms of history and potential profit. Thank you for joining me today to explore the fascinating story of the 2001 Vermont-Washington quarter dollar. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more exciting content on rare coins, valuable collectibles, and the hidden treasures that might be right under your nose. Until next time, happy collecting! Top 5. We're going to explore a truly remarkable piece of American history, the 2017 Ozark National Scenic Riverways Washington quarter dollar. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin offers a compelling story full of rich history, stunning design, and of course, surprising value. Now, you might be wondering, what makes the 2017 Ozark quarter so special? Well, sit tight, because by the end of this video, you'll not only have a deeper understanding of this beautiful coin, but you'll also be blown away by its potential value. So, let's get started. The Washington quarter is a long-standing symbol of American currency, first introduced in 1932. Over the years, it has gone through many different designs, but one of the most ambitious and exciting projects the U.S. Mint embarked on was the America the Beautiful Quarters program. This initiative, which ran from 2010 to 2021, aimed to celebrate the natural beauty, history, and landmarks of the United States, one state at a time. Each year, 5 new quarters were released, each representing a different national park or historic site. In 2017, one of those coins was dedicated to the Ozark National Scenic Riverways in Missouri. The Ozark Riverways, established as the first national river in the United States in 1972, is a stunning region known for its crystal-clear rivers, breathtaking limestone bluffs, and rich biodiversity. It's a place where nature and history collide, making it an ideal subject for this coin's design. But before we delve into the specifics of the quarter, let's take a moment to appreciate the broader context of this program. The America the Beautiful Quarters program was launched to honor not only the natural beauty of the United States, but also its cultural heritage. Over the course of its 12-year run, this program introduced us to some of the most awe-inspiring and historically significant locations in the country. And the 2017 Ozark quarter is no exception. The reverse side of the 2017 Ozark National Scenic Riverways quarter beautifully depicts the current river, one of the main rivers that flows through the Ozark National Scenic Riverways. This river is renowned for its crystal-clear waters and its scenic beauty. The design shows a canoeist gliding down the river, surrounded by the stunning natural features of the Ozark landscape, including towering bluffs and lush forests. The design truly captures the essence of the Ozarks, with its sense of tranquility and awe-inspiring natural beauty. The inscriptions on the coin read Ozark Riverways, Missouri, in 2017, marking the year the coin was minted and released into circulation. The obverse side of the coin, as is standard with all quarters minted since 1932, features the iconic profile of George Washington, the first president of the United States. Washington's image serves as a constant reminder of the nation's founding, while the reverse side, in this case, celebrates the beauty and history of America's natural treasures. Surrounding Washington's portrait are the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the year of minting. But what makes the 2017 Ozark National Scenic Riverways quarter so fascinating isn't just its design. It's the unique blend of historical and natural significance that makes it a collector's dream. And here's where things get really interesting. The 2017 Ozark Quarter was part of a series of coins celebrating America's national parks and monuments, meaning that millions of these coins were minted. In total, the U.S. Mint produced both regular circulating versions of the coin and special uncirculated and proof versions. But, as with any coin, the true value comes down to its rarity and condition. A coin that has been circulated regularly and shows signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration will typically only be worth its face value of 25 cents. However, things start to get interesting when we talk about coins that are in pristine condition, especially uncirculated or proof coins. These coins were specially struck and are intended for collectors. They were made with higher quality standards and often have a shiny, mirror-like finish. Because of their limited production and higher quality, these coins tend to command much higher prices than those found in circulation. But even more interesting are the special error coins. Minting errors, where something goes wrong during the coin's production, can make a coin extremely valuable. Errors can range from minor imperfections, like off-center strikes, to major flaws, such as missing details or even double images. These errors are incredibly rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium to get their hands on them. If you happen to find a 2017 Ozark quarter with a minting error, you could be looking at a coin that's worth far more than just 25 cents SO. How does this all come together when we talk about the 2017 Ozark quarter's value? Most of the 2017 Ozark quarters are worth their face value of 25 cents or slightly more, depending on their condition and whether they are part of a complete, uncirculated roll. However, certain rare versions of this coin have been known to sell for much higher prices. The highest graded versions, those that are flawless and graded MS 69 or MS 70, can easily fetch hundreds of dollars at auction, but the real value is in the truly rare specimens. A flawless 2017 Ozark quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition, particularly one with a rare minting error, has been known to sell for up to $13,000. Yes, you heard that right, $13,000 for a single quarter. That's the beauty of coin collecting. You can start with something as humble as a quarter and, with the right conditions, transform it into a valuable collector's item. So, what makes these high-value coins so special? Well, a coin with the right combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance can become a sought-after treasure. The 2017 Ozark quarter, with its beautiful design and connection to the Ozark National Scenic Riverways, stands out as a prime candidate for future collectors. Whether you're looking at coins that are perfectly preserved in mint sets or hunting down those with minting errors, there's a lot of potential for value here. As we wrap up today's video, I hope you've gained a deeper appreciation for the 2017 Ozark National Scenic Riverways Washington quarter dollar. It's not just a coin. It's a piece of American history, a tribute to one of the country's most beautiful national parks, and a potentially lucrative investment for those lucky enough to find the right version. Whether you're a collector or just someone who loves the beauty of American coins, this quarter is definitely one to watch. Thanks for joining me today to explore the story behind the 2017 Ozark quarter. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow coin enthusiasts. Who knows? You might just find a hidden treasure the next time you flip through your spare change. Until next time, happy collecting!